Piano Man, front and center. What's your name?
Lawrence.
Lawrence? You ever played keyboards?
Freaking
Any techno?
Lawrence.
No, I
What a
only play
douche.
piano.
Lawrence
Okay,
is my hero.
all right, fair enough.
Douchebag.
Are there any drummers in the house?
I play percussion.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
My intro's quiet.
I don't even know why, to be honest. I don't even know Lawrence. Oh, there we go.
Freaking Lawrence. Ruining everything. Lawrence, that's why we can't be friends, Lawrence. You're a douche.
Dude, I think this is the first guest we've had that makes me look small.
He's yoked.
This is a big dude. This is yoked.
Small.
Hey, do you lift? You lift,
You
right?
lift, bro?
No.
You don't lift?
I do yoga.
No. Please tell me you're
Yeah,
lying.
he does yoga
do
with
yoga
a 300
hard.
pound lead suit on.
So
Duh.
you don't lift weights?
No, I do.
Oh,
lifts,
man,
dude.
I was about to say
You've definitely man, I've never. You always wear dark.
It's the white.
This
that
is gonna
brings
be
it
a
out.
little gay right now. The white, man, you gotta wear more white, bro.
It brings out the tattoos. I can't help it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just-
I mean,
Wait,
I can't. Now I can't help it.
Sexy.
Wait, so how often do you lift a week?
So much. Oh,
I'm gonna have to.
I do like 4 days a week.
Well, this week I've been lifting like let me think. 1, 2,
You bike 500 miles a
twice
day.
today.
You-
I lifted myself off the table.
You bike 500
Dude, I
times a
have
day.
a hurt hand and a hurt shoulder. I'm letting it rest. Because I was trying to work
How
out.
much of that do you use when you bike? Isn't it your legs that you're using?
No, I bike right now.
No, but he's saying
I'm
he doesn't
I haven't been
lift.
lifting
Gotcha,
because
gotcha.
like I kept like, yeah, I'll just do light. And every time I'd go to the gym, I'd jack up my parts again. My hurt parts.
Because here's the thing, man. The reason I'm asking this is because I'm trying to get as big as you, and I eat all I can, and I can't gain weight, man. Like it's super hard. I mean, I'm eating clean. I'm eating super clean because I don't want to gain fat. But like,
Sure.
How many days a week do you lift?
I live 4 days a week right now.
4 days a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Taking 2
dang.
rest days.
Are you trying to eat a certain way?
Yeah, so I'm eating around 3,000 to 3,500 calories a day.
Dang, that's so hard for me to do. Like, I'm eating kind of clean. How clean are you eating?
Very clean.
Super clean.
Right now, yeah.
So what kind of food?
Mr.
Chicken
Clean
and rice?
Clean.
I eat a lot of ground turkey right now.
Ground
I'm on a
turkey?
ground turkey kick, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I
need
like
to-
ground turkey.
Yeah.
No joke. I mean, I really do. I had ground turkey last night. You guys,
Buddy,
you
no.
guys think I eat like cheeseburgers
No,
and
when
buy
you
my
jump,
bike?
when you jump into a conversation, my mind just wants to assume that you're joking.
No. I mean, I did have ground turkey, but it was supposed to be kind of like that. But I figured, why not?
So what do you eat for carbs?
Do some rice, and then I'll do a slice of white bread after I lift for some quick,
Interesting.
fast digesting carbs.
Yeah, some high glucose type carbs.
Yeah.
Do you eat
Yeah,
like
it's all-
yams or anything like that? Or no?
Mostly white potatoes. I don't like yams
White
at all. And
potatoes.
then I'll do like avocado for.
How you guys doing out
This
there?
is this is
This is my. How you guys been
off to
out
a
there?
great
This is
start.
really a riveting conversation.
Search for
bread
left
and
out.
yams.
Search, do you feel left out? What
No,
do you
I'm
eat
just
for
kidding.
carbs riding 500 miles a day?
Just potatoes.
potatoes.
I
Do you-
think.
Taters.
Do you really eat potatoes?
No, I don't.
How do you have the energy? Because
I'm trying to get lean, so I'm not trying to eat too much carbs. I do eat carbs. I'll eat like spaghetti, a wheat spaghetti
SpaghettiOs.
made out of wheat. SpaghettiOs. Chef Boyardee is really good. Really like him.
Canned food
He's
in
been
the
coming out with some amazing stuff.
The budget-friendly diet.
Chicken of the sea is really good. Beans in a can, but preferably not because.
Well, I mean, you take them out of the can.
Yeah.
And you plate them
Because I
beautifully.
cut my face really hard on a can before. Really took me a while to recover. Let me tell you.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first UFC fighter on the show.
Yeah,
So,
UFC. You effing gonna see?
we could
I
totally
show
pull that off.
UFC.
We need to get an MMA fighter on here, man. We're way too big. Are you an MMA fan at all, or no?
I'm surprised you're not.
I'm
really.
surprised you're not. Yeah.
I've never been huge into sports. I recently got into
gotcha.
baseball about 6 years ago. And
How did you get into that? Like,
my
was
buddy
it like
started taking me to games? My buddy started taking me to games to see the Red Sox play the A's when they came out here, and then with him, I just started watching more Red Sox games, and we tried to go out to.
you weren't like
Boston.
trying to work off a ticket, and they were like, you can go to baseball games, and
No, that's just.
you won't have to pay this fine. I think that should be.
It's fun now. Now I'm really into baseball, but
Really?
I don't have time to dedicate.
I can't get into baseball.
That's like the
other
one
sports.
sport we don't
I
like.
can't.
Yeah, most
Sorry,
people
dude.
don't like it.
Is it going to the games? Is that what it is?
I like watching them now too. I'll watch the updates on my phone, like the text updates, and get excited.
Really?
What
Yeah.
fan are you? A Giants fan?
Red Sox fans.
Red Sox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 'cause of your
not
friend?
Plural. It started with him. Yeah, it started
Okay.
with him, and then they were literally one of the worst teams back when I started
Yeah.
watching them.
Oh, cool. So
And
you
then
were
they
like
won the
a
World
legit
Series.
fan then.
Yeah. I'd like to say I'm not a bandwagoner.
Yeah,
guy,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Are they still good?
They're having a great year so far. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
cool.
I mean,
Good
it
for
just
them.
started.
They must be hitting that ball with a stick so hard.
Hey, yeah, that's what we call it. They hit the ball with the stick game.
Sorry,
Hey, but
dude.
here's the thing, though. The good thing about only liking one sport, I feel like I'm pretty much a one sport fanatic, and that's
Yeah.
UFC. Because when you're a one sport fanatic, like you love that sport so much, and nothing else like is taking up your time. Because that would suck if I would like basketball, baseball,
Oh,
football,
you
and
have no life.
like I'd have no life. I'd be like always trying to check everything. Like I'd go crazy.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
so like that's a good thing in my opinion. If you just like one
Yeah.
sport, like
Yeah.
like
It's enough stress for the year. I don't need.
What's yoga? You're huge in yoga.
I mean,
do
I
you
don't
really
mean
do
to
yoga
brag.
though, or are you joking? Man, that would be badass.
I did. So I'm currently in the middle. I'm 14 days into 30 poses in 30 days. Shoot that I did. For
What's your
yoga.
Instagram for if you want to follow you?
It's spelled JMARIUT. So at JMariut. It's just a gag we were trying to do to make fun of people that are really into yoga. Not really make fun of them, just kind of mess around with
Yeah,
them.
just
So,
for fun.
yeah. So I'm doing. I did a full yoga get up. I went to Target in the women's section. And
Serious?
oh yeah.
How was your dignity that day when you were buying large women's clothes?
I felt like the biggest creeper. It was one of those things where you're grabbing it quick, tossing the cart, pushing it away.
You didn't try it on?
Oh heck no! I'm
What
not
if
gonna stick
you're
around for that.
you're
I was gonna take the
44C,
risk.
not a 44D?
I was gonna take the risk. The worst part is I thought I got away with it, but when I get to the checkout line, the guy goes, "Hey, these are for you, right?" Like, he's joking around. I'm like, "I should have bagged him. Hurry up!" No, it's for my wife. She's also as tall as me. So,
Hey, maybe you guys are Norwegian or whatever.
whatever. I like them big.
Man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, so if you want to see those pictures, those
Yeah.
are
The best part is I'm developing a following now of actual yogis, is what they're called, people that are dedicated to yoga.
Yogis.
They're following it. They think I'm being serious. One chick already asked if I like where I'm teaching, where my studio is.
That's hilarious, dude.
Hey, if you're Samantha, if you're listening, he's a fake.
Hey, honestly, we have a listener. I don't know if I should say her name or not, but that's super into yoga, and she teaches yoga classes. And I,
How do you know she's?
I think she's gonna be
is it a
listening
friend
to
of
this
yours?
podcast. Yeah, you know her.
It's your aunt, isn't it?
I do.
No, it's not my aunt, but he knows her.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know any people that teach yoga.
No, you do. You just don't know she teaches yoga. You hung out with her at Shady like a couple nights ago, and you showed her your place recently.
Wow.
Dang,
This is
bro.
getting really intimate.
Oh! It was not okay. Just for clear
What
my.
part of your place did you show her?
Well, it's an open layout,
Were you
so.
guys-
I'm pretty sure she'll listen to this. She's a yoga.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about now, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know now, but okay.
Search-
Let
hold
me.
on. First of all, you
You
take
can
people.
say it. We actually no, I can't say it now.
Hey, you're taking people to your house that you're not married to?
Only Jehovah's Witnesses. Only 2 boys so far.
Playing with fire, dude.
They came to my house on bikes. They promised me salvation, bro.
But she's gonna be hating
Okay,
on this podcast
so-
because she's a yoga instructor and she's gonna be. I
Okay,
promise you.
hold
she's
on.
listening.
Let me just clear my name real quick. Let me clear my name.
Okay.
I was at home. They were like, "Hey, we're downstairs. Come on down."
Every girl he talks about, this is how the story starts.
Shut up.
I was at
noticing a
this
trend.
place and they texted me and they were like, "Hey,"
Okay,
and I was
whatever.
like, "What?" And then Serge was like, "Wow,
Hey,
this girl's really
which one of these cords
attractive."
goes to your microphone? So they're like, "Hey, we're downstairs. Come down." So I came down, just to evangelize to them, not to go to bars. And so I came down. I was like, "Hey," we talked a little bit, and they're like, "So," and they were joking like, "Hey, what does your place look like? What is this?" I'm like, well, it's just not like. I'm like, I can just show it to you if you want to. There was 3 of them, and they're okay, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna take an Uber home." We talked to. I said, "I'll show it to you, sure," and we forgot about it. And they're like, "We're gonna take an Uber home," and I was like, "Well, I just give you a ride. Like my car is here,
Yeah, you're
and
a gentleman.
you guys live across downtown, but still downtown. I can give you a ride instead of paying Uber." I wasn't, drinking, and so but I had stuff in the car, boxes in the car. So I said, "Okay, help me carry these boxes in, and then because my car's full, I couldn't take people in the car, and then you could see my place, and then whatever. So that's how it happened. It wasn't like I showed. You made it seem like you recently showed it, and then you showed her place, and then in the morning you took her home.
You're only saying that because never mind.
It was good. I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Yeah, it was just glad. But anyways, back to yoga hating.
No, look, I don't want to make it sound like I really hate yoga. I don't do
Yoga's
it.
hard.
Seriously,
it just looks so stupid, but it's hard.
He was sweating bullets trying to do these poses. It was
Serge
hard.
helped me shoot it. It was difficult. It was really difficult. And I really considered afterwards doing it, taking a couple classes.
Yeah,
because
it'll whip your butt.
Yeah.
It just looks so stupid. Like,
plus I don't feel like I'm flexible, and I want to be really flexible.
Yeah, you want to be impressive.
Listen, man, you're fine.
Thanks, man. I really needed to hear that today.
So, you recently, reason why we're having you on the show.
Yeah.
You're, I think of you as like a entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur. I would say entrepreneur.
Sure.
Because you have multiple businesses, and you're one of the most creative, like fun. That's the whole spirit of this whole show. Is like creative.
I thought I was
and
the
fun.
most creative and fun.
Well, you won.
Every podcast you change your story.
Bro,
every podcast.
Bro, it's okay, man. You're still number one.
Okay, good. Okay, you can.
In this side of the table today, in this room, named Oleg. But so yeah, we thought we'd have you on. So you recently got into like coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
That's your newest venture, or there's a newer one
That's my newest venture right now.
outside of the yoga.
Yeah, I don't own it. There's three of us that own it right now, and we're doing it together. It's a lot of fun. We started off with we have a small space, about 900 square feet. It's called Fourscore Coffee House in Roseville. And,
Why did you guys pick that name?
We're on Lincoln Street.
Oh,
and so
Makes me want to say Foursquare.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Or foreskin. That's
People get used to it once. Yeah.
Which I
Come
don't
on,
appreciate for the
Come on,
podcast
Dad.
record.
come on down to our coffee.
But yeah, so we
Hardest
bounced
jolt
around
you'll
like
ever feel in your morning.
hardest.
So are you guys trying to do like a specific kind of coffee?
Yeah,
Or-
we do third wave coffee or artisan coffee.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's the thing that's really popular right now.
Oh, gotcha.
So all hipsters are welcome.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry.
encouraged to
Beards, beers, and beanies. Come on in.
except no beers.
Oh, dang, I said beers. Huh? Fail.
No, but yeah, so it's been fun so far. It's been a lot of
2
fun.
months. Yeah, you guys have been open.
2 months on Saturday coming up. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta come by. Let's come by and do a podcast from there, dude.
We should have
that'd
done
be
it
awesome.
from there.
Yeah.
That would've
Well,
more
we should
creative.
have. Oh,
Hindsight.
that would have been awesome.
Next time.
Let's just shut it down.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, guys. See you guys at the coffee shop. Bye.
I got the keys in my
Okay,
car.
bye.
Let's go.
So you guys open up half right now, and then you're remodeling
Yeah.
the back half, or how does
So
it work?
It's it used to be like an iPad or all things electronic repair company. Pretty much, they specialize in iPads.
Bunch of
tablets.
dweebs.
So it's offices,
Nerds.
yeah. And we opened up the front, like quarter space of it, just to. We did a soft launch. We made no advertising whatsoever. My brother found out on
That's
Instagram
why everyone
the day
thinks
that
it's
we
called
opened.
foreskin. So just
Yeah,
You guys didn't
You
do any
guys-
advertising?
nothing. Like my brother, who I'm close to, didn't know that I was opening a coffee shop till the day until I posted it on Instagram.
Wow. So you guys didn't feel like that was a risk at all?
It's a huge risk, but we committed to doing a week of soft launch just to see what the traffic would be like with nobody knowing that we were open.
Oh, gotcha. To get like a zero like baseline.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. People that knew that we were opening were like the renting office, obviously, leasing office owners. Serge knew about it, I think, the day of.
first paying customer.
Serge was our
Right
first
here.
paying
Really?
customer,
First
yeah.
paying customer.
And we had a problem with their card reader, so he didn't even get charged.
Technically, though, I would have been gladly giving you $250.
Well, yeah. So
Well, plus a $5 tip, right?
No, $250. Just $250. That's all I have actually at that time.
but,
I just moved to
Wait, so
Midtown.
how did it go then? Did you go better than expected, worse than expected?
way better than expected. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Like 2 days
Coffee's
in, the
huge.
mayor of Roseville came in just to check it out.
Well,
She
'cause
heard
you-
No
about us.
way.
Yeah.
She's cute.
She's.
Wait, who?
I'm gonna say yes in case she's watching.
Okay.
I'm not saying no. She's older. I'm sure she's married and I'm married.
I didn't
too,
say.
so it's
I didn't.
kinda
I didn't
awkward.
ask that.
She's a lovely woman. I'm sure her husband's very
Got it.
happy. I don't know whatever
How you
gets
doing,
me out of
Frank?
trouble.
I'm just kidding. All right.
But yeah, so we decided we opened Saturday. We said let's have a meeting on Saturday, the following Saturday, to see if we're going to stay open. On Friday morning, we had that meeting and decided that's it.
What about like your lease? Do you just have like a short-term lease, or because that doesn't usually work?
Yeah, we're in a part of town in historic district of Roseville where there's like 6 or 7 bars, a hair salon. There's a breakfast place. There's not a whole lot of stuff that's not alcohol. That's not alcohol out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because
what's the nearest coffee shop?
There's 2 that are within 2 miles of us.
Oh, okay.
They're just on such different parts of the city in that area.
It's a weird. That little bridge.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
weird.
I was telling, who was I telling this? Steve, I think. Like, you guys are gonna cut off all those customers from going across that bridge. It's like a pain going over the bridge and going over.
So you guys are in a good spot.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, there are people that'll come to our shop that won't travel a quarter mile to get to the next shop, and their customers are not going to come under the bridge to get to us.
Yeah,
interesting. So it's not even competition.
Not at all. I don't think so. Anyway, I hope we're not.
I'm telling you,
business, but
this isn't like this is not a tangent at all. But I just moved to downtown Sacramento, and I now that I'm driving these I take different ways here and there to kind of just see the area. I see coffee shops all the time that I didn't know they were there, full of people.
Yeah.
For sure, full of people. And I gotta stop saying that for sure. I listen to this podcast where the guy says for sure, and I'm just.
It's like the most listened to podcast on the planet, video wise.
Unintentionally,
most definitely,
most unequivocally,
with 100% certainty.
9 out of 10 dentists agree. No, but coffee shops on every corner. I was in LA last week, and I was having lunch with a friend, and she was like, oh, this is there's a whole bunch of cold brew coffee shops down this street. Yeah. And then over here is a coffee shop. Across the street is a coffee shop. I was like, coffee is everywhere. Yeah. It's huge.
You go to San Francisco, it's almost on every block. There's a legit coffee shop, and they've got a line at the door.
I feel like there's a huge demand for it because people are starting to realize more and more how crappy Starbucks is and Pete's. Like as far as like.
But look at that trend with beer as well, or alcohol. Yeah. Microbrew. Yeah. I don't when I go to the store to get a like a 6-pack of beer, when I'm like with a lot of people, like to drink a share, not with myself.
You share a beer. Take shots of beer.
No, but like at the store, I don't reach for those brands anymore. I look for like the unique brands that I like. The micro stuff is what's I think is popular.
Sure.
And with beverage, with even with food too.
Yeah.
So I think it's a killer idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's out there. There's a market for it.
So you guys are going to expand. When are you expanding the second half?
We're looking. Well, here's the thing. We want to try to get the space that's next door to us, and so that we'd have both spaces together. I think it's close to 2,300 square feet at that point. So if that happens, then we're going to expand out to the right.
Yeah.
Just like more seating space.
More seating space. We'd like to do a bakery.
Nice.
As well, yeah. And then hopefully the goal is to also roast out of the shop as well, which nobody in Sacramento does right now. Like all three together.
I was just going to say like...
bakery, roast, coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Because usually there's some that roast, but not bake. They buy, right, from other bakeries? Or?
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because doing a combo, I think, is something that like is super rare with coffee shops right now. You know what I mean?
It's brilliant, though.
It's super brilliant because like a lot of times I go get coffee and I'm always like, I wish I had like something, not just like some like pastry that's been sitting there for 4 weeks, but something that's like a bakery or like I don't know, like an ice cream donut, something. You know, like like I go to Pete steak with coffee. That's delicious.
Sorry, a little hungry.
Can I get my steak in the coffee actually? Like little pieces of steak in the coffee.
There is a place downtown by the new Drum Lab that does bake fresh, but their coffee. I'm sure their coffee's not fresh because it doesn't taste like it.
Way to plug your own.
Yeah, I'm just saying you have something there where you're.
No, but I was gonna say now next to the Drum Lab.
You're combining the two.
There's a guy
next
that
to
looks
the
just
Drum
like
Lab
you
opening.
next to the Drum Lab.
Hey, speaking of that, the Drum Lab opening on Thursday on 5493 Carlson Drive. I was just down there. No, but they have regular coffee.
Sure.
They bake their stuff fresh, but they just get regular generic
Yeah.
coffee. Where you guys are doing is pairing the two, which is brilliant.
Yeah, and people want to see that too. They want to be able to watch someone baking right there
Yeah.
on the spot or roasting or whatever, and it's just a fun experience for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so many times I go into Pete's and I want to like eat something with the coffee, and they have like 3 pastries that are like all rock hard.
Hey, you know
I'm
they're
like-
gluten free, no GMO.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Tastes
Yeah,
like
we're
nut.
all about GMO
Ta-
Fourscore.
we love GMOs.
Hey, with the Roosevelt,
All our products are gluten, extra gluten. Would you like gluten in your coffee?
with the Roosevelt demographic though, I feel like you'd probably want those options: gluten, like vegan.
Everybody
Have you guys
wants
thought
that
about that yet, or
nowadays.
no?
Yeah, we have macaroons, and macaroons are generally gluten free because it's made with
Oh,
almond flour.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys already have like treats
yeah,
and
we
stuff.
have pastries.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's doing that for you guys now?
Right now, it's my wife that's doing the baking.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's cool.
So, but she's having trouble keeping up with the demand. We're
Oh,
selling
wow.
out hard.
That's
yeah.
good. Dang,
Yeah.
man. Wow, you guys like picked like a perfect spot.
Yeah, well, we're doing macaroons, which not a lot of people do. Not
Yeah.
a lot of coffee shops, especially in our area. And then we do Romanian sweetbread called kozonak. And
Oh,
it's,
wow.
You guys may have it too in some form
Yeah, it's
in,
probably a
Yeah,
different
it's probably
name.
like
in Mother Russia.
We probably stole it from you guys.
Blien.
Blien.
Yeah, one of those words. But yeah,
Close
I mean,
enough.
She delivered 3 loaves yesterday. We sold 1.5 loaves today alone.
Wow.
So
wow.
people, we just can't keep that stuff anymore on the shelf. It's cool to have like that niche thing that
Yeah.
for people to get familiarized with, and then people are coming in, hey, you guys have any more of that stuff?
Yeah.
That Romanian stuff. So it's kind of fun.
And so
What
I
do you
don't.
guys put in this bread? People scratching their necks. Hey, you got some more of that bread, man?
That's actually not a bad idea. Although I don't condone drug use.
Never.
Never.
So what's been the biggest challenge for you guys? For I don't know if you would want to say, but like, is there anything that you've been like, dang, like much harder than I thought it would be?
You know
Like a
what?
Baking that
something.
bread, dog.
We
Making that cocaine bread.
We haven't experienced. Thankfully, we haven't experienced any crazy challenges yet.
Really? Wow,
Yeah, it's
dang,
been
man.
it's been great. Our numbers are steadily declining, increasing, and it's been just a lot of fun. We started hiring people now, and it's not just
Yeah, the fact that you guys are able to hire it tells us a lot. In what is it? 2 months?
yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know you guys were doing that good.
Yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun. Luke, who is part of the coffee side of everything, he's like the
brains
mastermind
behind
of
the coffee,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, we're all working to support Luke,
Yeah.
and so he and his buddy own the roasting company that we use for our coffee, and so he's got a huge hand in what people.
What is that one
want.
called? V something?
Valiant Roasters.
Valiant.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they're out of Newcastle, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Shoot, Newcastle or Loomis? I'm gonna say Newcastle. It's
They're
Newcastle.
next door.
Yeah,
You throw a rock and hit
they
either
actually
one.
live with me, both of them.
You live in Elk Grove for sure.
Wait, so have you guys heard of Bulletproof Coffee?
Bulletproof?
Yeah. You haven't?
No.
It's like there's like a big deal behind it. Like the only reason I know about it is because all MMA fighters drink it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like supposed to be like the one coffee on the planet that has like all the toxins like out of it, and it's from like a very specific country, and it's made a very specific way. It's the company was started by a guy named Dave Asprey. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and it's like the healthiest coffee like in the world, and it's like ridiculously good for you. So that's why.
Is it like you can buy it in a bag?
You can buy it in a bag, but like there's only one place in Sacramento that sells it. It's some store, but the only place you're supposed to be able to get it is online off of their website. But it's huge. It's like huge. Like they sponsor like every MMA fighter.
Cool.
So, but
Well, it's good having you on the show.
didn't mean to plug it there, but but I was hoping he would say like, "Oh, we sell Bulletproof." I'd be like, "Dang, I finally get to try it."
Yeah, no, we try. We sell what we have an exclusive contract with our roaster right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we like it that way.
Yeah, you guys' coffee is awesome.
Thanks.
I've had it.
So what about this
It's
new
no
like?
Keurig, but you know.
We can grind our coffee to work for Keurigs.
Really?
Yeah, we've done it for a few of our customers.
Hey,
That's cool.
what about this new like butter in the coffee trend?
I know nothing about that.
You don't know anything
Luke
about
would
that?
know about it. I know nothing
We'll
about
have
it.
Luke on next.
Have you heard about it?
No.
You have, right?
I have. Caveman Coffee does it, right?
Yeah, Caveman Coffee.
There's all
does it.
kinds of weird trends with coffee because coffee's just crazy
Well,
popular nowadays.
Like in the past couple of months, like a ton of people have been taking like doing it the healthy way, grass-fed butter,
Yeah.
and putting it into their coffee, and you have to blend it. You can't.
Well, sure.
You can't like it can melt, but to get a specific like cappuccino taste, you have to blend it in a blender, and like everybody's
Interesting.
been doing it lately.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it.
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah, this guy. Who's the guy that owns Caveman Coffee?
It's the.
Sorry, I wouldn't mean to keep plugging other coffees.
No,
Clearly, we're having you
I'm just
on
trying
the
to get a
show.
better sense of like what kind of
We're
coffee.
having you on the show as a business entrepreneur. Yeah, coffee ideas are awesome, and people that are gonna go Fourscore are not gonna buy bulletproof coffee because they're not. They're different. You're different. Hitting
Well,
a
because
different
they're not
customer.
gonna buy BS coffee. They're gonna buy actual good coffee, right?
Yeah, well, it's just hitting a different target market. So I don't want you to think like we're. But yeah, it's a coffee. And we end up tangenting on coffee. Sorry,
It's all good.
but we'll get.
It's your podcast. Whatever. Just,
But I mean, that's interesting. I
gotta take this with me.
I thought he was serious for a second. I was like, do your thing, man.
It went off at the right time. That was perfect.
Yeah, because I saw it. I was like, oh, shoot, man.
Instagram is blowing up.
Gotta respect
all
the
my
guest.
yoga posts. I can't help it. My fans. I'll get to you guys soon.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, do some more poses real quick.
I know.
You break out into yoga right now.
Need a stretch. You know what? Let's keep it smut free for now. I mean, I get pretty sexy when I do yoga.
I mean, yeah, those. What are they? Pink top, blue bottoms.
They're purple bottoms. So I bought a sports bra also, thinking it'd be funny, and you couldn't see it under the top, so I just take it off.
It was like choking you. You were like, man, can you see this? Because it's really uncomfortable right now.
It hurt. It was no
You're
fun.
popping out of all kinds of sides of it.
I mean, no, because my muscles are so firm that they just sit perfectly in there.
Yeah, I know. So you do coffee and you do video. That's your other like passion.
Video production, yeah. Ampersand Cinema is our film company.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do? Like,
right now, mostly weddings, and then, a little bit of everything. We do advertising for companies, commercial type work. Anything from we shot a drum promo for
we just did that today.
Snares, or bellwether drums.
You and your partner used to be separate, right?
Yeah. Steve and I have been we used to be separate. We used to have our own companies. Steve actually got me into video. I bought my camera to do photography.
Just for fun, or were you like thinking of like pursuing it?
I was
going to
do it for fun, and I thought, hey, it'd be kind of cool if I made money at it, like anybody that buys a DSLR. Yeah, pretty much. And then Steve convinced me to film a wedding with him because there's not a lot of people were doing video on DSLRs at the time. And that was it. After that, we started buying gear for video, and he did his own thing. I did my own thing, and then almost 2 years ago, we said, hey, let's come together and let's do Ampersand together, which is the and symbol.
what did you guys name it that?
Because it's two companies coming together. It's Jesse and Steve.
I love it.
That's a good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it worked out well, yeah. And then we merged all three companies together. So we have Ampersand.
I thought you guys like looked it up on Urban Dictionary and were like, "That's the one.
That's it. Right.
That's it, dog. Yeah.
Docking.
What's
Ampersand.
All right, so we have turnt. We can call it turnt video.
Yeah.
Crunked up clips. Ampersand.
Yeah, so Ampersand it was. That was the winner. But yeah, so we're doing that together now. It's a lot of fun, and amongst the many businesses that Steve and I have tried to start.
Hey, you know what? You throw 10 things at the wall, wait for one of them to stick. So you have to.
Oh, so you've tried a lot of things before you. Oh, okay.
So we've done. I mean, Steve and I started when Craigslist was starting to get big. We started a company called Massini Auto, which Massini is cars in Romanian, and which I speak Romanian, so that's why, in case anybody's confused.
I knew it, man, because when you said that, I forgot what Russian word you said. Privyet, I think, or хорошо. Yeah, you said хорошо, and I was like, oh, he kind of looks Russian. Maybe he does speak Russian.
Wow, makes you
Romanian, so you do look European.
That's the meanest thing you've said to me all night.
Yeah. Hey, we're right here, bro. Right here. Hey, every time I call this guy, he always says random words to me in Russian that are not hello. They're like, spasiba, or хорошо.
You should just respond like, you're welcome.
I should start calling you. I'm going to learn some Romanian words and throw you a bone one of these
days.
Just like
random words, like wheel. Like, just like.
I will learn. So there's Massini Auto.
Massini Auto, we would go around to used car dealerships and say, hey, we'll advertise for you guys on Craigslist, which they could have done for free anyway.
Yeah.
But they weren't. They were doing Auto Trader at the time. We'll do it for you, and any customer that we bring in, you guys give us a cut. And that went on for about a month and a half. Steve went into the hospital for surgery on his stomach. I went into the hospital for surgery on my foot, and then the whole
over.
thing collapsed. Yeah.
Oh.
So among other things, I had a trucking company.
Well, that I mean, in a way,
Me
that was
too.
kind
I've
of a
been in
good.
trucking. Yeah.
I wasn't the truck driver, but I had the company.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't a driver either.
Sure.
I wasn't a driver.
Oh wait, no, you were working the truck stops. You were the dude in the miniskirt.
Not right now.
Stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so trucking.
Big wheels. It's like mommy just hit daddy at the dinner table. Just look away, guys.
Look away.
Mommy's fine. I just totally ripped off Dane Cook.
Okay. So yeah, how did you hurt? Got in a motorcycle accident, right? Is that the picture of you riding a motorcycle with a cast on?
No, I
Crazy dude.
I have bad feet, so I've had a few surgeries throughout my life, and that was I had to get a surgery then at that time.
Oh,
so that's why it was a planned surgery. It wasn't like
okay.
anything special. I don't have any cool stories. I'm very insecure. That's why I get tattoos.
That's kind of a good thing the Craigslist thing didn't work, because I don't think it would have worked out for much longer regardless.
Yeah, we
mean,
didn't give it a try, and then people figured out that Auto Trader is a ripoff since Craigslist is free.
All the Persians got the memo from ISIS
Yeah.
that they can don't pay them.
Hey,
That's
be
totally
careful.
not-
We have listeners in Pakistan. We
do.
We have a few downloads from Pakistan.
Hey, how's Kansas
lost
doing?
them.
We're huge in Kansas.
Oh, we are huge in
I
Kansas.
heard that with Taylor Green, and then
yeah,
talking
we
about
are
that too.
definitely huge.
Dude, I need
there.
to check. I haven't checked in a
I
while.
haven't checked either. Kansas, if you're still there.
Yeah. Dude, we need to
Keep,
get an email
keep
from
staying
Kansas.
strong.
Kansas, send us an email. We will send you
Do
something.
they have computers in Kansas?
I
don't
mean,
know.
they have
That's-
one.
One.
I know that because they have been
At the
listening to
Kansas State Library. You have to check out the computer. I think.
You know what? If we laugh at it, but there's the West Coast, there's the East Coast, and there's a sprinkling of cities here and there, but the rest of America is the same place. It's this flat, backwards, podunk. We're driving through Texas. I'll give you an example. I was driving on tour, parentheses, with an artist.
Rihanna, right?
We stopped at this. Diner.
Rihanna eats at a diner. That's
Well,
weird.
she was hungry, bro.
Oh, she was okay.
She was starving. She's a grown girl.
That's what
okay.
Rihanna wants, man. You can't
Yeah.
say that.
It must have
It
been
was
that period
called
she
the
was getting late.
Backdoor Diner, and we were like, it was in the middle of blank nowhere. It was seriously in the middle of nothing.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, we have to go in and eat here because it's just you're not gonna find a more authentic, like crap diner than this.
That's a bucket list thing. Middle of nowhere
for
diner.
Sure, dude.
The middle of nowhere
Texas.
diner.
We walk in. There's a lady at the counter smoking.
Oh yeah.
How may I help you? I'm like, well, all you do is serve. Are you the cook too? Because if you are, we're gonna leave. They have those fly catchers
Oh yeah.
hanging from the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
One corner has a whole bundle. Like
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious right now.
Oh,
Has like a
man.
bouquet of them.
bouquet.
Filled with flies. There's like an old man. I think he's like, I'm not sure if he was still living. He's sitting in the corner reading a newspaper. I ordered whatever I ordered. I like stabbed at it. I tried it a little bit. The girl that was helping us, she was like, "Y'all from California? Wow!" She's like, it was like all she wanted to do is get out of there. And what did she say?
You guys have computers there?
Yeah, she wanted to be a writer. I want to be a writer, but I can't write poetry. I'm like, well, there's other kinds of writing out there, or something like that. It was crazy. It was like completely different world. Everything was just like if it was supposed to be like warm, it was lukewarm. If it was supposed to be cold, it was Luke cold. If that's a word. It was like right in the middle. Nothing was hot or cold. It was like this middle, like
It's probably been sitting there for
it was like
years.
middle. Everything was like middle temperature, the same temperature.
Just room temperature.
Hey,
everything.
Rebecca, keep it consistent. Our clients like it.
Dude, so what if you get eggs? It's like just like cold, kind of cold.
Dude, I did not get eggs. We would never get eggs. I think I got chicken. It was just like, it was horrible. But most of America's like that. The middle of it, it's like that.
Yeah, well, you think about all the dope cities in America. It's all on the edges. Miami, New York, Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's all in Seattle. It's on the edges. The middle is like, what's in the middle?
Well,
Nashville, and
Black
that's about
Door
it.
Diner.
I hear Aspen's pretty nice. I don't know.
Black Door Diners.
Is it Aspen or something. There's a lot of
Something like that.
skiing
Yeah.
in the middle somewhere. I wouldn't know, but I've
The,
heard.
I think it's the Alps.
I've seen
It's the
Dumb and
Alps,
Dumber.
right?
I've seen Dumb and Dumber. They're skiing.
Hey, dude, Kansas is listening right now. They're like, Californians are so ignorant.
They're like, see, we're not listening to these punk no more.
have you seen the Kansas
I'm
State
for
building?
for sure they don't say punk there. So sorry, I didn't mean to imitate you guys wrong.
What do they say?
Hey, if you have other things to say about Kansas, that was bad.
That was terrible.
They're horrible.
I think the more
Send
we
us an email.
Hey, the more we rip on Kansas, the more listeners we get. So it's a good thing.
Man, anyway, so yeah, so are you venturing out some new ideas or no? Are you just those are your two main things right now?
Those are our two main things right now. Yeah, we're doing some product launching too with Ampersand and things like that. But
So you guys are doing more than just video. You help like market.
we're starting to to branch out a little bit more, and we'll see where that goes. Yeah. But for now, we're really focused on video, and the coffee thing is fun and stuff, and I'm involved with that. But that for me, that's more business side of things. I'm not making coffee or anything.
Yeah,
I'm just there to.
that's
work.
more like expanding your brand as an entrepreneur, right?
Exactly.
So is this what you do full time? The coffee thing and the wedding thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Among other things too, but
Yeah. So with the wedding thing, I'm kind of curious how
Ollie's looking for a wife.
yeah. So
all
if
girls
you see
that are
anything,
of age and have childbearing
I
hips,
am- I am
please
a
email
20
us.
You guys the
I'm a
ones that we get
26
wives from in America, like mail order thing? Isn't that your thing?
Well,
What are we looking at each
it's
other?
not a business we talk about anymore.
Yeah, wait,
It's
yeah.
not.
A lot of off-topic limits here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're actually trying to start a business on the side, but we're that's
yeah.
that's
Okay.
separate. We're
Not a
in
sure secret
conflict
safe
of
for me.
interest with our Frendz podcast lawyers.
We have a different podcast
Yeah, it's a different podcast.
called Run to Wife.
Running away. But wait, so
With a Z. With a Z. Hey, you take out some of the other letters that you know. We get really creative our names.
So good.
So brilliant.
wait, so like, how many weddings do you have on a like average year? Like, are you like every weekend? Like,
No, we'll do roughly 30 plus weddings.
30
I think it's
plus weddings a
minimum of
year?
30, yeah.
And
Not
ju-
I think for sure it's a minimum of 30.
yeah, I've always been interested on how that works. I just started playing with a wedding band, and they used to be, I mean, like so huge in the Russian community. They had like 5 gigs like a weekend.
B Sharps?
No, not B Sharp.
That's the only band I know.
No, Suspenders, a close competitor of the B Sharps.
Is there a beef?
Ooh, I don't know. Is there?
Well, you're in the band now.
I hope not.
You're
I'm
no
gonna have to
longer
sign
in
a-
Duplex because you definitely didn't play a show with us that we had booked.
No.
Hurts.
Okay, well, if
Hurts.
hey, money
Hey,
talks.
Ollie, can you play a
money
show?
talks is all I gotta
Hey,
say.
Duplex is for sure not making money.
we're silent.
Hey, we gotta tell them.
Mute. We're a mute
we
band.
played-
Money talks. We're mute.
No. We played a show at this place called the Blue Lamp in downtown. Do you know that place by
No.
chance? It's like a super like ghetto like little bar.
Oh yeah, you know this band called Cake. When they have private shows, they play there. You know, no big deal.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know who Cake is, but anyways, the story is we come to play a gig there.
It's
It's a sketchy
it's
place.
kind of
Okay.
sketchy looking if you're there, but every bar looks like that at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hey, but here's the thing.
You know?
Long story short, we played in front of a total audience of 4 people. The 4 band members of the band that are going
Oh
after
my
us.
And they had another band member that was just not there. So
Oh, that's good.
Literally, I am not exaggerating here.
No, I believe it.
That's Duplex for you.
okay, let me
No.
that promote. Duplex is a good band. Oleg hates on us
No, it's a good band.
because we only give him 80 bar solos instead of
I
100
think-
bars like he would like. All right, guys, have a seat. Go take a smoke break. I'm gonna play a solo right real quick. You guys, I'll give you a call when I'm winding down like 30 bars ahead.
First of all, we have marketing issues. we need to
Maybe we
step
should
up the
hire
bar.
you guys
Yeah,
to
maybe
do
we
some
should hire
video.
you.
Bands.
Yeah.
I like Duplex. I've been to a few shows. I love the band.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a
lot
show
of
that
people.
I played at or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yes.
So maybe
don't-
they've improved.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's for the best. I
Yeah,
don't
maybe
know.
it is for the best
Sorry.
because.
So your wedding band. Go ahead. Go talk about your new band.
that's
Just in case there is beef with this band that you're referring to,
there
and B
is.
Sharps, I'm gonna have to side with B Sharps.
Trust me,
I got some.
No,
some
B Sharps
bros
are
in there.
dope. Hey, B Sharps are super dope.
They're the illest.
Yeah, but
Illest.
but yeah,
Yelp
but
review.
so do you have like years where you have like ups and downs in like the wedding business or no?
No, it was
It's like pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting. Because with a wedding business, it's not like a coffee shop business where you could have the same people coming back. Wedding, pretty much one time,
Yeah.
unless
Steve.
I'm an advocate for multiple times. I'm a return customer, if you know what I mean.
I know what you're saying, but like, we're seeing
Same time next year.
Like my cousin. There was this one friend I have. You know him. I won't say his name, but he always has problems with girls, and everybody knows this. And so when he finally got engaged, I was leaving a friend of mine's house, and I was like, I'm going to his engagement party, and he was like, oh, tell him I'll be at the next one. But anyways.
So, what did you say?
It's fun. That's good, clean humor.
So return customers.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Steve, my business partner, with Ampersand, he just did a wedding this past weekend. That was a referral of a bride whose wedding he shot. So he shot this bride's wedding. Who referred him to shoot one of his bridesmaids' wedding, and this was one of her bridesmaids hired him for her wedding. So we're seeing a lot of that.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth in general, but we're like working with a lot of brides and friends that we've worked with before and
that are connected to other things you've done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Have you ever gone like out of state or anything like that for a wedding?
Yeah, we've done Nevada. We do Nevada a lot.
Oh, okay.
And then that's it for weddings. Nevada and California.
Man,
Everybody,
traveling, man.
Come to Las Vegas.
I think we're doing one in Oregon this year.
So this is your
Portland?
Oregon debut. Ampersand
Oregon.
Oregon debut.
Blowing up.
That is what's up.
West
Right there.
Coast.
But actually, filming itself has taken us to different countries and stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah. You guys just did Colombia, right?
Nicaragua.
No, Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. We do Mexico almost every year. Well, except for this year. But that's with our church, and it's a volunteer basis.
You guys should come with me and Serge when we go to Dublin.
We're planning a Dublin trip.
We want to go to Dublin.
Dublin.
It's nuts there, man.
It's nuts.
Look,
it's
all you have to
raining
do-
forever.
Look, all you have to do if
Crazy
you
rain.
want to go there and get business, you just go there and say, we do a wedding photography and video, and we love Conor McGregor, and everybody will hire
It's
you.
called Conor McGregor Media.
Yeah, it's called.
You just saying that?
He is so huge there.
He's the only UFC fighter. No, and Chuck Liddell. Those are the only two names I can think of off the top of my head.
That's
If you-
crazy.
What?
Conor McGregor.
He
Yeah.
introduced me to him.
Yeah.
He made me sit down and watch some of his promo videos or his
That's crazy.
his pre-fight, whatever they call them.
Yeah, I did. I'm just trying to
If
convert.
Conor McGregor was a girl,
I'm trying to convert more people to Conor McGregor fans than I am to
That's
Christianity.
smart.
Which
That's
is sad.
Was a girl.
I talk more about Conor McGregor than Jesus.
well, you are doing much more good work than
Sad
churches than my
thing.
Guys,
man.
that's not funny. We should.
I gotta do. You gotta put me on the spot, man.
I'll
He
pray
knows
for you.
I. He
I'll
knows
pray-
I'm.
I'll lay hands on you later, dude.
No, well, once you get the business that I'm talking about in Dublin, you will be thanking us for the.
You know, and if you need a website that is Dublin Media, you just gotta hit up our friends Buzz Hive, our sponsors.
That's all you
Sorry,
gotta do.
Gotta
That's all
do.
you
Gotta
gotta
do a
do.
plug.
This is a plug.
Yeah.
It's definitely a plug. Hard plug.
That was probably the smoothest. Like,
Yeah. Usually, I
like,
wreck it.
oh guys, oh yeah, a Buzz Hive.
Why don't you just put their sticker up here or something like?
You know,
You don't have to say anything.
our other sponsor,
Well-
the Drum Lab, would frown upon that. Us putting up competitors,
Yeah.
sponsors, competitors.
Yeah,
BuzzHive.net does great work.
The
If you
marketing,
have-
the marketing department is on top of that, right?
where?
Well, not letting you put that on the wall. The marketing department, right?
Yeah, they've been busy doing payroll, so and expansion. They also been doing janitorial because we're in between.
That's so interesting. He knows
assistants.
everything. He knows what the janitor does. He knows what the marketing department does.
I'm connected with them. I'm part of the. I'm on the board.
You are them.
I am them.
The reason I'm laughing about that is because one time he got kind of frustrated when I was like giving him a hard time about always doing payroll. He's like, dude, I'm the payroll department. I'm the janitorial department. I'm the HR
Hey, you
department.
know more than you know all about that. You do all of it. Your accounts payable and receivable and janitorial and camera
Sometimes I
crew.
don't receive. Sometimes I just pay and I don't pay.
Accounts
anything.
demandable and hopeable and payable.
Accounts borrowable. Mom, listen, it's been tough.
That's hilarious. That's business for you.
So, if somebody wants to find you online for coffee or for yoga or for
Yeah.
media,
For yoga private
so
lessons.
yeah, you guys are doing this new media thing, like video content, which is really cool because
Yeah.
I feel like this is not just a plug, but it's a genuine thing. Like as a business owner, like it's really easy to do photo. It's really easy to do words about your business. It's like you know your business, you know how to talk about it. But getting good video, photo is not that hard. You putting filters on something. It's whatever. I feel like video, like you could do photo editing from your phone. Most of the stuff I post for the Drum Lab or for any other venture that I'm a part of from my phone.
Yeah.
Rarely do I upload it to my computer, edit it in Photoshop. I kind of know how Photoshop works.
Sure.
But video, I've created a couple videos on my phone, like with iMovie on my phone. It was a pain.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have like you as a friend, so like helps me like walk my way through video and kind of be able to create like these kind of little clips or whatever,
Yeah.
But if someone does, like, I'm fortunate to have that, but most people don't. I feel creating video content is one of the hardest things to do in social media.
Sure.
And you guys offer that as a product now, which is I think is really useful.
Yeah, I mean it's specifically like Instagram video is starting to get a lot better, and that's something we love to do because you can make a really cool product and just do it in 15 seconds. So I do wedding Instagram previews for all of our weddings under Ampersand.
It's crazy how big Instagram has gotten. City Scout, do you know City Scout?
I've heard of them, yeah.
They've gotten really big, really fast. I mean, big in the sense of a startup business. That they have like 5,000 followers on Instagram right now.
Sure.
And it's funny that when they came here, they told us they were like, there's no way we would be as big as we are now without Instagram. Instagram was like the entire reason they were where they were.
Our coffee shop. So far, we've had 2 people. I think I'm positive. It's at least one, but I think it's 2 people that came from Reno because they saw us on Instagram.
That is crazy.
2-hour drive to come see us. One person from Nevada City, which is another hour or so from us.
Dang.
Yeah, and
Because they're like coffee, like connoisseurs, and they want to check out different coffee.
Friends of friends of friends or whatever that see it on Instagram and then they want to come check us. They drove down just to check us out, which was cool. And so people, I had one girl I talked to this week on Monday who came from Washington to visit her friends, but she said, I keep seeing you guys on Instagram. I got to check you guys out. She's from Seattle, yeah.
And that's huge. Like every time I go to a different area, I like to try different food or different coffee.
Yeah.
That local kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm new to the whole coffee game and all that stuff. For me, the fact that we do have repeat customers, and we've had them since the first week that we were open, and to see people come in that are coming to check us out from all these random places just to try out our coffee, it's really surreal. It's really cool to see that and to see that people really love your product, even though I have nothing to do with the product. I mean,
yeah, but that's how I think partnerships work. You find a partner that like. I have a partnership with. I'm actually working on a thing with Jason from BuzzHive. This is not a plug.
Sure.
And he knows that game, and I have an idea.
Yeah.
Like you had an idea of a coffee shop, and Luke knows that game. So you partner with someone that knows how it is. I think there's not a lot of entrepreneurs out there that don't have partners.
Sure.
Usually they have partners.
Yeah, I mean, I have a great relationship with Steve in all the businesses we do together. I have an amazing new formed relationship with Luke and with Jeff. The 3 of us own the coffee shop. And so, I mean, it's just been great that we've been able to gel together and get stuff done. It's been a lot of fun. That's what makes business fun, I think.
I think so too. If you get the right partner, I think it's so like I was a sole owner of this place.
Yeah.
But now I have like a manager. He's not really just a manager. He's like a partner, part of the business. He's a manager. He serves like a manager, but he's like, I talk to him a lot about different things. He's more invested into it.
It's not just
he has a slice of it. He's not like a half efficient, but it's so much easier just to be able to like, bounce ideas and get feedback. Even though I know what I kind of want with what the decision will be, but I feel so fortunate to have that. And once after having him a part of the business, I'm like, hey man, this might actually work with other things. I tried it with Jason and some other projects that I'm working on, and it's actually like it's so much easier to kind of like I have ideas, they have ideas. It's like quick. You can make things happen quicker. The drawback is if you have a bad partner, it's like I think the benefit there's a lot of benefits, but the danger is you get locked into a bad partnership and then you're screwed.
Yeah, that's
so.
scary.
Luckily, you have good partners that you've come across.
Yeah, exactly, and it's working out really well. It's working out really well right now. So,
I mean, you have time to go get yoked for days.
That's what's up.
4 days a week, man.
So, AmpersandCinema.com?
AmpersandCinema.com or andc.co because we're kind of rebranding a little bit. And then FourscoreCoffee.com or
the andsign.co?
No, it's ANDC.co.
Got it.
AndC.co.
Got it. I want to make sure.
They all work though. AmpersandCinema.com. You can check that out on Vimeo as well, Ampersand Cinema, and then Fourscore Coffee. Check that out on Instagram and Facebook.
And if you want to see Jesse in women's yoga clothes, what's your
At
Instagram?
Mariut, Mariut.
Sorry, dude.
That's what's
Please.
up. No, that's what I did it for.
All our yoga fans
So
in
there's
Kansas.
pictures on there of you and yoga
That's
stuff.
legit. I'll show you
Oh
afterwards.
shoot!
You can-
Sweet.
Yeah,
If you want to see his beautiful physique, it's something to see.
it's something.
It's definitely something.
With the sports bra.
No,
Yeah.
no sports bra. I took
Dang it,
Take it
man!
off.
Got my
All natural, no makeup,
all natural.
no makeup,
Let the girls breathe.
long hair, don't care. Hey, dude, thanks for coming on. It was
Yeah,
really
thanks,
fun.
man. This was fun.
Kind of
Super
interesting to
fun.
hear an entrepreneur. We haven't had an entrepreneur on our show.
Yeah, I made all that stuff up. I actually work at McDonald's.
We're trying to get more listeners. So
Hey,
we're
you guys
having
are
fake
doing some
business
videos
owners.
for McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are.
Let's stop saying about it. This has been fun, guys, seriously.
Yeah, this is dope. We'll have you back on for sure.
Yeah, dude,
In a few
we'd love to
months,
see
we'll
that
have you
growth.
back on.
Frendspodcast.com, buzzhive.net, buzzhive.net. We didn't really talk about Buzzhive that much, but check them out.
Let's get some more Facebook likes, yeah, people?
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, come on. I know you guys have one. All right, frendspodcast.com. Check us out. Jesse, thanks for coming on. Oleg, no thanks. Bye.